Hey, it's Gabe with API Nation. Today I'm going to show you how to connect iCloud to KW Command so that all those contacts you have in your iPhone, in your Apple Mail, in your Mac can automatically be sent right into KW Command, and they'll be kept up to date so any new people you add will also be added in the future. It's super easy to set up. Let me show you how. And the first thing we're going to do is make a backup of the contacts and then just merge any of the duplicates we have involved. So here we go. Here's my applications on Mac. I'm going to zoom in a bit. All right, and in applications, I'm going to go ahead and open the contacts application. That's going to show me all my iCloud contacts and any other contacts I've added through Gmail, through Outlook, anything else in here. I'm only worried about the iCloud contacts for now. You can see I have 2 contacts. You probably have a couple hundred, hopefully. So first, what you're going to want to do is go ahead and make a backup just in case. You go to File, and go to Export, and go to Contacts Archive. It's going to name it Contacts and the date, so go ahead and do that. All right. Great, so I've made a backup. It's in my Documents folder if I need it. Now I'm going to handle those duplicates because I don't want to send a bunch of duplicates into KW Command. I want to make sure those are all cleaned up before I send up this sync. So I'm going to go over here to Card, click on that, and look for duplicates. Oh, it looks like it found out that John Schmidt's in here twice, so I'm going to go ahead and merge him. And there you go. It kept all the information I had for John Schmidt and just added it together and created one contact. So now I have that single contact. It's nice and clean. I'll only have that one contact in KW Command instead of a duplicate. So this is all set. Now we are going to go to the KW Marketplace. In the KW Marketplace, there is this sync for KW Command to iCloud. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase that. And once you go through the purchase process, that sync will now show up in my apps. Here you can see, here's all the KW syncs we have set up. And here's that KW and iCloud sync. So once you've purchased it, all you have to do is click through this tile to get it set up. So this will take you out to API Nation. You can see I got to connect iCloud. So we've connected KW Command. Now we're going to connect iCloud just by clicking here. And you can see to connect iCloud, I need my Apple ID, and then I need to create a new app-specific password on the Apple ID website. So I'm going to leave this Apple ID here, and then I'm going to look at this information to create this password. So here we go. I'm going to scroll down here. How to generate an app-specific password, sign in security, generate password, and follow the steps. So I'm going to click here. It's going to take me back out to my Apple ID. I'm going to manage it. And this is my Apple ID password I'm using there. It's going to send a number to my Mac or maybe your iPhone. There we go. Great. So I've signed in to my Apple ID. Now you can see here is that security area, and I need to generate a password. So I'm going to click Generate Password, and I'm going to label it so I can call this KW Command. And create. And it's going to ask me for my Apple ID password again. So how I sign into my Apple ID. Great. And now you're going to get just a real funky password that they've automatically created. I'm going to highlight all of that. Hit Control-C to copy it to my clipboard. Great. And now I'm going to go back to API Nation. Put that app-specific password in here. So Control-V. And connect. Again, that is not your Apple ID password. That is the app-specific password we just created. Great. So we've almost created these workflows. There's a few options here just to configure before we create the workflows, and then we're going to have to activate them. So the first thing is I can check this box and sync all the contacts I have in KW Command to iCloud. Or if I uncheck the box, it's only going to sync contacts I add or modify from today going forward. Totally up to you. Most agents I know want to sync everybody in there, just get it all up to date. You can also check this box so that it will not overwrite information in KW Command. Instead, it'll just fill in any blanks. So if you have a contact in iCloud going into KW command and iCloud has a different email address, it's not going to overwrite the current email address. It'll just fill in any phone number or address or any additional information that KW command doesn't currently have. Same thing here, iCloud. Do I want to sync everybody I have in iCloud to KW command, or do I only want to sync new contacts going forward? I want everybody, sync all contacts. Let's do it. Finally, we just double check. You're going to sync KW command to iCloud, and you're going to sync iCloud to KW command. Final check, make sure you are not using another platform to sync things between iCloud and KW command. If you are, it can create duplicates because there's too many cooks in the kitchen. Too many people are syncing things back and forth. You only want one platform syncing things at a time. So just check that to make sure you say, I'm not currently syncing it using any other platform or tool. Then I'll hit continue. All right, so we've created those two workflows. You'll notice they are not active, they're draft. So we're just gonna set those up. You can see the information came over just how we had it. Sync all contacts, go to iCloud. This is pretty much ready to go. I could just hit activate sync at the top. If you want, you can go ahead and modify the mappings here. You can see first names going to first name, last name, primary email. Maybe I want to send over something like date of birth and put it in the notes field of iCloud. Or maybe I actually want to send the tags in the notes field. So I'm actually going to remove that and I'm going to do tags into the notes field. That could be pretty helpful. And we're going to activate. Great, so we've activated this sync, up and running. I'm going to go back to my syncs. You can see that one is now activated and up and running. We're going to set up the second sync. And this is the sync that sends from iCloud into KW command. So this also looked good. I want all those contacts on first run. If I want, I could filter. So for example, any of the fields that are offered by iCloud, let's say I only want to send people over whose last name is Johnson or whose city contains Phoenix. I could do that, but most likely I'm just going to go with no filter. I just want everybody over there right now. Again, you could double check the mapping and make sure it's set up exactly how you want. And this looks great. I'm going to go ahead and activate. Great. I'm going to click on My Syncs. And now you can see I have two workflows. Both are active. Both are making sure the contacts I have in my iPhone and my Mac and my Apple Mail are automatically added into KW command and vice versa. So that's it. That's all it takes to set up this iCloud to KW command sync. Remember, all you have to do is back up your contacts and merge them in your contacts app on your Mac. Then go to the KW Marketplace and purchase the sync. Click through the tile to finish setup. And then every contact you add will automatically be shared with KW command and vice versa. It's going to save you a ton of time and make sure your business runs super smooth. If you need any help, we're here for you. Just go to apination.com/KW. We can walk you through it, answer your questions, and we can even do a live guided setup.